The most important element or qualities to be an educational psychologist, you have to be a fan of psychology. That means you must love psychology or love interacting with people, interested in how people think, why people behave, and that is the basic interest in human beings. We apply psychology in the education setting. We provide psychoeducation services to our clients. On the other hand, we are also a scientist because we apply scientific research to our practice. And also, actually, many of our colleagues do action research with their scientific knowledge in the field. Actually, most of our colleagues work in schools. They could be directly employed by the government, that is the Education Bureau, or they could be employed by what we call school sponsoring bodies. And very few of them work in private practice. Our direct support to our clients is the most familiar to many people, that is doing psychoeducational assessment that we call cognitive test or IQ test. We have to make use of the assessment findings to have diagnosis for students with special educational needs. And also, if necessary, we will provide individual counseling or intervention to students with learning, emotional, and behavioral difficulties. Our work also concerns about indirect support. On one hand, we provide a consultation service to parents, teachers, and school personnel. We also make a lot of collaboration with teachers, parents in educational program design for students with special educational needs. We also collaborate with teachers and students in providing programs like remedial, preventive, or developmental program. And also we will collaborate with teachers and management teams to promote quality learning and teaching. We will help schools in crisis management, and that's why sometimes when you watch the TV news about crisis, for example, suicide, usually the news will say that the school psychologists or the school-based educational psychologists will go to support the schools, and that is part of our system work too. It depends on school personnel or the parents. Usually when they find that the students are a little bit special in a way, either they are extraordinary bright, or on the other hand, they have some learning problems, they will think about referring to us to do assessment or intervention. Other than that, maybe they might have some emotional or behavioral issues, like they don't like to go to school, what we call school refusal. They might have some emotional problems or anxiety, etc. Usually they will discuss with the school personnel or the teachers, and then come to the social workers, and then they will take our advice. Maybe in some situation we will do assessment. They must have a fundamental knowledge of psychology. What we mean is honor degree in psychology. And after that, they will have to pursue either a master or a doctorate degree in educational psychology. And that program have to got a certain emphasis of professional practice, what we call practicum, with supervision, at least 1,200 hours. And then the program should have a component of research, fulfilling this undergrad degree in psychology and a master degree in educational psychology. But usually we would expect candidates or personnel have some experience in teaching. And also maybe preferably they have a diploma in teaching. So because they have to give a lot of advice to teachers, school personnel, even the principal. So that is basically the qualification of an educational psychologist.